now we're on the internet. So
Hello, internet.
I also realized I didn't change the fucking where is it? This. I gotta change the name. 'Cause currently that's not the right name.
On to Cash, spelled with a K.
Kashyyk.
Looking going like I could buy battle meditation.
I saw you change the name to Daughter's Journey, and my brain panicked.
Ta-da! I actually used the intro this time. I
It
had
was
it.
beautiful.
I had it last time and I was an idiot and I forgot to use it. And I used it this time. Felt really bad
Good
about
on
it.
you.
Yeah. I mean, Oates made it, so.
It looks great, though.
All right. So, the last time we were here, all of us, you guys had arrived on Kashyyk, investigated the port village, discovered that something was definitely amiss, um, proceeded to move towards the holy site that Maggie and Riker both knew of, and were momentarily accosted by the local Imperials, called in a distant favor from an Inquisitor, and then proceeded to find the holy site, open the doors, and discover the daughter in a meditative state. So, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Hello?
Um,
What's just gonna like?
if you are
Kinda
unfamiliar,
wave.
Matt, are you unfamiliar with what the daughter looks like?
Me personally, I am familiar. Ompok, no fucking clue.
Okay.
Aside from the book, and
Yeah.
even then, I don't think he would put the two together.
So, this large woman, larger than normal, is more accurate to be said. Long flowing green hair and ornate clothing, is seated in a kneeled position in the center of the room. She does not seem to pay attention or even notice any of you. She has a glow. She glows.
Trying to process this right now. I'm gonna start walking forward and take my helmet off.
Okay. You reach the doorway, and there's a momentary where there's like a resistance, and then it subsides, and you walk in.
That was weird.
It's kind of a blinding light. Does anyone else attempt to walk inside as well?
Vaughn, are you okay? It's just the threshold. I'm gonna walk in while saying that.
Okay. Thorian?
No,
You're just gonna stand outside?
I'm basically staring at the sun right now.
Oh.
um, you realize that you don't see Vana or Ompak. Like, as they passed through the barrier, they don't seem to be there anymore.
Great. Awesome.
And Maggie and Riker are still kind of collecting themselves. They're still picking themselves up off the ground. Vana, Ompak, you are no longer on Kashyyk.
Oh, crap.
You do not recognize where you are. You get the feeling that you are not actually here. Kind of like you're being threaded across a very vast distance. to this location. You can still kind of feel almost like a tether on your back, but you are in a verdant garden. The stonework looks to be not intrusive to the natural growth patterns of the flora here. Looking up above, you can see bright sun, 2 moons. You are in just a large stone structure, and ahead of you is the same glowing figure, meditating. This time, a few inches off the ground.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna mosey on up to her and kneel down before her.
Can we see stars or anything like that?
It's currently daytime, so
Okay.
harder to see stars. You get the impression that they're still there, but you can't really see them.
Fauna. Where are we?
What'd I do?
Why do I feel like this is 2 bros stuck into a Buddhist temple and are in big trouble if they don't obey?
Hey, I know
Not at this
exactly what I'm
point.
doing here.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go up and kneel and just kind of mime the actions that Vana does as she does them.
It's the, well, it's usually how they goofily sit in the Jedi temples on, like, their knees and stuff.
Is that what you're doing, or are you asking if that's what she's doing?
No, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Um, I sense that you have come from a great distance, and I believe you were looking for me?
Yes. Your father is very concerned about you.
I imagine he would be. There was a moment where I felt I needed to act and not be passive and wait any longer. I could not stand by while everything died.
It is pretty bleak out there.
It is.
Oh, my name is Vana, and that is Umpak.
Hello.
She just kind of dips her head, politely.
Besides the normal doom and gloom, are you aware of what else is going on out there?
I am more acutely aware of the situation with the one who refers to herself as Mother, if that is what you are referring to.
Yeah, and your father's weakening condition.
I think at this point, Ompak's mind is going to start connecting dots.
Yep. Originally, this was to be his task, but I saw in him a weakness that would not allow him to sustain himself as long as I could.
Oh?
The place you came from, Kashyyk. She is attempting to breach that place. I am doing all that I can to hold her back. This is not the only planet I am doing it on.
Out of character. This place is a font of the Force, right?
Which place?
Kashyyk?
Yes.
Yes, she seems quite interested in fonts of the Force.
She is able to tear through the boundaries of her prison, opening doorways that should not be open. And she is assaulting these locations with her new horde.
Mm. Any clues as to who's leading this one? We're familiar with a few of her lieutenants.
Oh, there is none on any of the planets I am holding her back from.
Well, that's good.
I am acting as a barrier, a stopper, if you will.
Alright, is there anything we can do to help? Besides the general stopping her.
If I continue doing what I am doing as I am, I will eventually fail, and she will most likely capture me.
Yes, that is part of her plan. Do you have a solution or an idea to negate that?
I did earlier. Again, this plan was partially conceived of with Father's assistance. The Wookiee who travels with you. This was to be her purpose. I saw to her birth and her strength.
Eyes are kind of narrowing. Well, eye is narrowing there. Just like, really?
Yes.
And what would have happened to her?
That depends more on if you can succeed in time. Though this activity will most likely drain her, if you can do so successfully, you will live. If not, then I imagine she will be one of the millions of casualties.
So what does this entitle?
She will take my place at Kashyyk, doing exactly what I'm doing now.
She...
Excuse me. Hello, Pak. You're saying, forgive me, I'm playing a lot of catch up here. You're saying that Maggie needs to stay here.
It is what she was originally created to do. So, yes.
I'm just gonna give Vana a look that says like, I'm sorry, what?
I know, Vana's... Depends. Which side did you sit on, Matt? Left or right? You give me a look and you just see an eye patch in that eye.
he's kind of assuming that you can see out of it still with the force.
I mean, let's see if I do.
Oddly enough, you do have your eye again. You can see.
Ah, great, it's one of these places.
It's the spirit world. It's a spirit world.
No, Vana's eyes are pretty close to glary myself. That is a very dangerous thing for her to do.
It is. But it
He
was
has.
father's intention that things would go smooth.
Gonna be honest, she has minimal force training, and I have not pushed her on that.
She has a very deep and well of force potential in her. Merely being in the location, she will know what to do intuitively.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. But these fonts are not good for one's own self. Well, self.
It is true. Prolonged exposure to this font could potentially burn her out.
Right. Do we have another solution? Because I'm really not liking that one.
Agreed. I do not like this. I don't think she's ever been talked to about it, if I'm willing to bet.
I imagine she has not been talked to in an official sense, but I imagine that she has also had visions. But that's not something I can say for certain.
Right. But we do have another solution, right?
I can try to stay here as long as possible, but someone
No,
needs to be here to hold this end. Unless you wish to march on the mother now, which, by the looks of you, I don't believe you are ready.
No, we're not in the position quite yet, but
Why does anybody need to be here?
She
they
kind of like
act.
tilts her head. Entirely confused by your
I'll,
question.
No,
I'll lean
no,
over to.
no. And
I'll lean over
this
to
is-
the bridge. Mostly, they just need someone to act as like the power connector to a system.
You're kidding.
It's a bulwark, a shield, a wall made to keep that which wants to come in out. Keeps the font
Yeah,
from
and Maggie would be the power cell.
There is potential in leaving more than just her here. The stress on a single individual is great, on a more multitudinous level, less so. But I'm only aware of the two Wookiees in your care.
No, I don't like this. There has to be another solution.
There's got to be. So
That
right. What if it was a bunch of little people instead? I'm sorry, that sounds weird. What if it was a bunch of? If we're converting this like power converters, every so often, if you do it right with the system, you can get a bunch of little power converters to kind of equal a bigger one. What if we were able to get together a lot of smaller force users, force batteries, I don't know how you want to refer to it, instead of one big one?
Well, it would still burn out quickly, being that they don't have her to act as something of a buffer. I don't know the full fate of the Wookiees who were at her village, though I'm aware that the Empire did make a visit. I
So
believe
you
that's
are
what they
aware of what
refer
goes
to.
on beyond this area.
Currently, as I am acting as the bulwark for Kashyyk, I am aware of the things on Kashyyk. I imagine the wildlife did not impede your travel while you were there?
Mm, no, they did not.
I saw no reason to waylay your journey.
This is not the first font we've stopped by. We have temporarily cut off a font from the system. Would that work here? Could we just feed it into itself?
I'm not sure of how that could be done. You say you have done it, but the effects, what happened to this planet? This font? Are the people okay? Alive?
Oh, that's right. We flipped its alignment, didn't we?
Yeah.
If that is what you
Right.
did. Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
So, as I understand it, just an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
It was pulling energy from the netherworld of the Force, specifically Hell.
Essentially.
So it was dark side, and then we flipped it and pushed the energy back in. So now it's sending energy there, which somehow made it a light side.
It's essentially
Nexus?
draining. It's now
It's
draining
the darkness
from
that
the planet.
and sending it there. Yeah.
Yeah, which is pushing light. Essentially, light will travel where there is nothing. So
Yeah, it's the opposite end of the black hole.
Yeah.
Basically.
Kind of, yeah. So,
yeah.
If you were to do that here, the plant life would be
Yeah, no, it
the
would
life
destroy
in
this
general
planet.
would have a much harder time.
I don't know about you, but this plant's already been having a bit of a rough rot time of it.
Well, right now, I do not believe the person, Maggie, is quite fit for the task of this. She has doubts, she has concerns.
Hmm.
Her brother is teetering between the light and the dark.
I sense that he is frustrated, that he is not living up to his heroes.
Yeah, I figured that too. But those small doubts, those concerns, those fears are all the mother needs to get in here. It may start as small whispers, but it won't the bulwark won't hold if there are those cracks in it.
Hmm. You could, hmm.
And what about the other planets? Do we have planes there too?
Regretfully, no. This was the only one that we were able to plan ahead with enough time and enough care, enough intention.
Right. I need to take a walk. Excuse me for a minute.
Again, she just kind of dips her head. Look, you're free to go. You were never held by anything.
Yeah, it's still courteous.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Vana
You guys,
aggressively gets off.
you guys get essentially like to the end of the platform, and you are walking out of the room. Thorian, Vana, and Opak just kind of reappear on the outside of the door.
Did any time pass? Like, or
A
It's
little
been
bit of
30
time.
days.
No, a little bit of time passed, like maybe 15 minutes.
okay. So I probably started sparring with Car, not Car.
Riker.
Well, maybe
Yes.
Riker. Yeah.
Just start sparring with
Just
Jazz.
walking out, and he and I are just like fighting. Like,
Okay. You see Maggie's, trying to compose herself, and Riker's finding a piece in the combat.
And Vana walks out just kind of looking. Not pissed, but not happy and a little frustrated.
I think Ompak would be looking more concerned.
Well, I'm gonna commit all suppress just to block off the force for a minute.
Ah!
for the purposes of role playing, I did not pay attention to any of that, and I had my headphones off. So what did
Okay.
I miss?
Okay.
We fill you in on what happened.
Oh, you
That's
didn't hear anything.
that's not gonna work. You have to actually tell him.
That's the joke.
Vana walks out in a.
Your own box take on it. For shit. I don't know what to tell you.
So apparently Maggie's some kind of force battery. I don't know how that works. It sounds like some crazy eugenics thing. I mean, I've heard crazy Imperium things, but now it's the Force and supposedly the light side, which seems really fucking weird.
Vana's just flailing with the lightsaber in the corner, just frustrated.
Vaughn is doing a Kylo Ren. All right.
Specifically, Maggie.
Specifically Maggie. I'm also things away from Maggie and Riker.
I imagine you guys are having an aside. Yeah,
Yeah.
And I just point directly at her.
you guys
Good old facepalm.
And what do we need her to do?
I come up to him after I collect myself and go like,
So apparently the font that's established here in Kashyyk is light side.
Yeah, you too.
And Maggie's a battery for that. Somehow, some way, and we just need to put her somewhere? I'm not sure.
the Mortis played in
Actually,
this.
everybody through Bubbles' headphones.
Yeah.
Turn it down, Bubs. No, okay. The Mortis what?
The Mortis made a plan here. They manipulated Maggie's birth. She is part of their plan of if something like this ever happened,
So Maggie's the chosen one?
Maggie's the chosen power source to maintain whatever barrier the daughter has around this planet to keep the mother out.
Okay.
Yeah, except she'll attune herself to a font of the Force and kind of just be stuck there.
Like alive? Like, can she walk around? Like, are we talking like tiny cage cell, or is it like?
Well,
She have like a room, or like what are we talking? Will she be sentient? Like not sentient. That's not the right word.
aware.
Yeah,
Sentient.
conscious.
She were to tune herself, from my guess, I need to check with Ezekiel on this, but she would commit herself to the font and kind of just become a part of it for as however long her body lasts. Which we kind of already have an example of what a font can do to an organic, to a person.
Yeah, but she's a Wookiee.
Oh yeah, no, she's, like I said, the Mortars bred her for this, but at the same time, she would most likely give herself up to do this.
I mean, it's her choice.
Who's the Mortis?
What? So what? But so the sister's doing it. Sorry, that lady's doing it right now.
Yeah, she's doing it for a bunch of other light-sided font planets.
So why does Maggie have to do it then, if she's got it?
Because it will drop the strain down on her a bit.
So Maggie will have she and Maggie will be in there.
Yes, Maggie.
Just Maggie.
My guess is
Can't
when
send
the daughter.
packages or.
Well, this is not quite my area of expertise, but it does. And to answer your question real quick, Umpak, the Mortis is the space daddy, and that was his daughter.
They're the Force gods.
Close enough, yeah.
From the
Mortis,
okay.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Man. I'm gonna say this out of character. Religion sucks no matter where you are.
Yeah.
In
No
the
matter
multiverse.
what universe you're in.
You know, Zvana's not happy that they, quite frankly, bred someone to do this.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
How old is Maggie?
20.
20? In Wookiee years? So
No,
she's
yeah. She's gotta be what? 60?
maybe 100?
That's
Okay, well.
You were actually asking me? I turned off my mic, so I wasn't.
Yeah.
Maggie.
Maggie, come over here!
Maggie is effectively 50 in terms of like actual cycles. She's about 50.
And she spent over half of that as a slave, right?
About 30 of it, yeah.
That is messed up.
Yeah. understand why Vana isn't happy.
So, okay. Well, we gotta talk to Maggie.
We do.
Absolutely.
It sounds like her elders knew a bit about this too, so...
We also have to find their missing clan.
Yeah, Sor's moving around. We're being objective here, which I'm not that great at, but... Right now, Maggie doesn't have much knowledge in the Force. I haven't been hounding her about it, and she hasn't sought me out, and I didn't want to force it upon her. Pun not intended.
I go out on a force limb here and say that Maggie already knows.
Yeah, that's...
She might not know, but I'm pretty sure she's
Yeah,
sickly aware of it.
We still need to talk with her. Regardless if she knows or not. We're not forcing anybody who's not willing there.
yeah. And I also have concerns of if she does, she's instinctively might know how to do it, but like the mother, the lack of knowledge on the Force might cause a problem.
I mean, it's like breathing. Maggie has a way of reading people. I don't think the mother is going to be able to fool her.
The problem is, God, I kind of feel shitty saying this, but the problem is her connection to Riker.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, things aren't great on that front.
So the Empire knows about this place.
Most likely.
Which means, regardless of whatever we tell them, because they're going to ask, they'll probably want to send people here. So we might want to think about leaving people behind to defend this place.
Yeah.
If we find their missing clan.
We should be fine for the time being. The daughter is using her connection to the Force a bit to influence the local wildlife. And for a place that is home to the Wookiees, I'm pretty sure that is terrifying. Plants and animals and stuff.
She wouldn't be able to leave.
She would have to be here, is my guess. We can go back to Ezekiel and talk to him about fonts, but I have a feeling with how the Mortis is, they don't understand. And Bubs, I'm still fully suppressing the area to try to block out other people watching.
No, I'm aware. At this moment, Riker is down in like the training square, or essentially just the square. But it very much looks like he's in the right spot, and he's just doing like martial practice. And Maggie is like 1,000 yards stare into the forest.
I'm mostly just trying to block out other people watching.
I am also aware of that.
I respect the father and enjoy discussions with him, but there is a disconnect between them and everyone else. And for something like this, I think they might have overlooked a few social things. For right now, anyway, we do need to focus on finding her clan. They might have more information and also
I would like anybody to attempt either a perception or a lore roll for me, please.
I can do lore.
I can do
I just XP dumped my lore.
Did you really?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright.
I now have a 2 and 2.
Okay.
I'm going to do perception.
Okay.
I like the idea that chick put a bunch of knowledge in my brain without me knowing. I just have like Jedi lore in my head.
Fair enough. The difficulty for all of you is 2. So it's a difficulty 2.
Yeah, since Vana's all locked up with suppressing, I can't use
There you
that.
go.
2 successes and a threat.
Okay.
Wait, you said perception, right?
Yeah, perception or lore. Yep.
Well, one of my dice is flying right now, so
That's why you do the DuckTales check.
yeah, hang on, let me clear that.
Excuse me.
I'm probably not going to succeed this because
Hey, you know what? There's always a chance. Never don't shit on yourself before you get to the bathroom. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I was gonna go.
Shit on yourself before you go to the bathroom.
I don't fucking know.
I will recover 1 strain with that, folks.
Oh, that was
Look,
amazing.
coming up with cool sayings is harder than it looks. All right, they've all been said by now. Okay, so Vana, you are too focused on your bubble of silence to actually get anything. Let's see, Ompak, you got the threat or you got the triumph?
The 2 successes, 1 threat.
Okay, Ompak, looking around, um, you notice the carvings on the door again and on the walls leading to the door that show like what you would imagine would be like a village's worth of Wookiees moving towards the center door. It's just
I'm assuming that center door is where the daughter is right now.
the daughter is currently in that room. Yeah, the door has since shut itself, but it doesn't feel as oppressively locked as when you first arrived. You get the sense that you could just walk up and open the door if you tried. And on the center of that door is the tree, and at it is, what looks to be
Did I see it?
a female Wookiee in the center of the door. Thorian,
That's me.
with your impressive lore check, notice the same kind of symbology on the walls, but the other thing that strikes you is that Wookiees are about trees very often. They worship trees, kind of. And looking at that same symbology, you recognize that the roots of the tree that stand behind that Wookiee in the center go down to support the houses that the other Wookiees are living on. However, that's not how roots work, necessarily. They take energy from afar and bring it to a center. I'm speaking vaguely intentionally.
No, I understand.
I'm going to open the door and stick my head in.
Ompak disappears. You are again in the same.
Just my head.
Just her.
Nope.
Hey, by the way.
Ompak, all of you is gone once you cross the threshold. Essentially,
All right, fair
you
enough.
are back in the garden. The daughter is still sitting exactly where you left her.
Hey, do you know where the Wookiees went? 'Cause they're not here. And the carvings out there said they might be in here.
The car- the carvings are in reference to a village supporting their prophet.
Oh. Okay, thanks. And I'm gonna just turn around and leave.
She just again nods. You walk back out, and you are back outside again.
So, basically, it's not going to be just her. She'll essentially be drawing on the spirit energy of most of the Wookiees. They might have to praise her, maybe, or she'll just naturally pull on their force of will. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all a little shady, Thorian.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, it does. That is why I'm really pissed.
I imagine you still have your suppress bubble up. So.
Oh, yeah.
Vana, we're all made for something.
Yeah. I know.
It's okay.
We're not asking her to kill herself. She'll still be around. Just be a little more involved with the planet.
Are we really trying to justify this to ourselves?
Look, regardless, though, we do need to find her clan. I explained to the daughter there's still concerns about her lacking commitment.
We're probably going to need to overturn every stone on this planet. I will say the tribe's not in there, and I'm just going to point to the door where the daughter is.
I mean, I figured.
I mean, I don't know. It looks like we were in an entirely different place.
Forced bullshittery.
Yeah, fair.
Go through the door.
Okay.
I open the door, I take a deep breath, and I just walk in.
Okay. Did you at least hear the description of the location, or where your head?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, the garden.
Yeah. You see her floating a few feet off the ground.
What? I walk up to her.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
Thorian. Point at myself.
Often referred to as the daughter.
Okay.
How can I help you?
I have a couple of questions. First of all, how exactly is this going to work?
What exactly are you referring to?
So those other two that were just in here, they got their panties in a bunch about whatever you said about Maggie.
They are concerned for her well-being.
Right. The way they've described it doesn't seem bad to me. So I don't. Maybe they left something out that I'm not understanding.
She will, if she is willing, take my place here and be a bulwark for this planet, keeping the mother's corruption away from it.
But you can get up and walk around, right?
If she is by herself, no. She will have to spend
But
most
other
of her
people
time
could
here.
come in.
Other people could.
Do they have to be force sensitive?
Not necessarily.
So if I got like 100 Wookiees, do they have to be Wookiees?
Not necessarily, but the attachment to her would probably ease the connection. I believe the question you're really asking is, yes, finding her village will help her.
Cool. Second question.
Yes.
I don't know if they told you, but we kind of dealt with something like this already.
I am aware they said something about changing the flow of the force.
Yeah. So there was another weird place like this, like a pocket dimension, reality, whatever, in that place. Um, do you know, since you're like, a god, any way to connect that point to this point?
To what end? What are you trying to achieve? To be clear, the mother is doing something very similar to that, and that is how she is tearing holes in the fabric
Okay.
of the galaxy and moving her horde from planet to planet.
Great. So, do you know how to stop that?
By doing exactly what I am doing here.
Okay. That's not. I know. You said you're doing this for other planets, right?
Yes.
Those planets would have to be Mongaza. Well, no, because that's the place that we came from. I list off the 7 planets. Dathomir, which might be called something else in your head.
Hold please while I find where I made this
Orn.
list.
Where the fuck is my thing? I don't know where my. Oh, here it is. Doran, Ithor, Dathomir, Kashyyk, which is where we are, Mongaza, Malistaire, and Endor.
I am currently helping Doran, Kashyyk, and Malistaire.
Do you know what these 7 places are?
They are the original fonts of the Force. Well, besides where I am now. And she kind of motions to the garden that she's at. This place has been undisturbed for a great many millennia.
So when I walk through that door, I come here.
The
Is that because you're here, or is it
Yes.
just how that door works?
No, it's because I am here. I am creating a bridge currently from where I am to the locations to be the barrier.
So if Maggie were to take over,
Yes.
this place wouldn't be here.
No.
So all these places don't connect to the same.
They currently all connect to me. But that's because I am there. Or here.
Okay.
The other planets that you mention have alternative means of doing similar things. Obviously, Mongaza had a flaw in its defense that was utilized against it. I believe Endor, Dathomir, and Ethor are, have a similar but different method of protection. You can tell that she's looking kind of through your armor to the pendant that you keep. The stone, I guess, more specifically.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Mineral, I guess, technically.
The rock. Yes.
And attuning herself to this place, it's not gonna change her, right?
No.
Like your mom.
No. She was a member of the Keepers with whom we trusted, and she abused that trust. She bathed in both fonts of the Force, both physical and metaphysical, and in so doing altered herself beyond what is normal.
And then are you going to what? Sorry.
No, nothing.
Are you going to teach Maggie anything about how to do this?
There is some level of intuitiveness to this, specifically for her, that I imagine she will grasp with ease.
That. um. Okay. I had more
Please.
questions. I don't remember them currently.
If there is something I can assist you with, truly, you may ask. Do not feel fear in doing so.
So at this point, there's no way to stop her, the mother, her influence from coming into our reality.
At this point, you would either have to strike her low, or reactivate the center point and sinkhole stations. She may, even though, still break through these fonts if they are not maintained.
Okay.
While this
There,
might be the last barrier, there are other barriers. You've already been doing quite a bit.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying.
Succeeding.
And so we have to attune to these 7 locations in order to keep her out.
I don't necessarily know if you all have to attune yourselves. There are alternative methods on some of those other planets. Malastair probably being the more difficult of any of these. And Doran, I imagine you will find quite a bit of help there.
And if we attune to these places, we're not going to be able to leave. Like Maggie.
I can't say for sure. Tuning yourself to one and choosing to be the bulwark for one are two separate methods.
So attuning to one and choosing to be the bulwark of one or two different things.
If you choose to be the defense for the planet, you're not necessarily attuned to it so much as you are reinforcing it. So being there, being on that planet, is necessary. Attuning to a place, you are taking it with you. It doesn't stop her influence.
Gotcha. We'll just draw on its power.
Yes.
So we should have more problems, is basically what you're telling me. So Mongaza is still susceptible.
I'm not entirely sure what you did there. But if they are cut off or their flow is reversed, I imagine they are safe for the time until she finds a way to circumvent it, but I don't know of a way that she could do so.
Okay. 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 Do you have any idea where the Wookiees might be?
I am aware of an Imperial installation not too far from here. If they are anywhere, I imagine that's where they would be. That's where I last saw them be taken, but as I do not have eyes inside, I do not know.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Long live the Mortis or whatever.
She speaks to you in Mandalorian and just says, "Have a good hunt."
I look at her and say, "You do realize that means I have to kill your mom, right?"
She's not my mom.
You're standing on me, cat. Jesus Christ.
She chose that title herself.
Okay. Okay. Be honest with me. You think we got a shot?
I think you are the only shot.
I'll take it. What do you think the odds are? 1 in a million?
your predecessor, had doubts and concerns as well. I think you'll do fine.
And then I leave.
Okay. You are back on Kashyyk. One of these times it won't work, and you guys will just be in a fucking black hole. No, anyway, going. What we get?
Welcome.
What was that?
I just step out and like, she is not helpful.
No shit.
We said that. The most helpful she was saying that the Wookiees weren't there.
Yeah, she says there's an Imperial installation near here that they might be in, that she saw them be taken to. So we can check that out, I guess.
Well, those stormtroopers had to come from somewhere.
Yeah. Why is there always some Imperial
We know it was-
facility?
We know it was Stormtrooper. Oh yeah, we got. That's right. I remember. We were about to be into a combat, and I talked him down.
Yeah, the cops showed up and we talked our way out of it.
Cop showed up, and we called the FBI.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He's not. He's not.
So
He's not.
they were buying, we were selling, and we were both on the same team. We're trying to catch each other on it.
Maybe.
Right then, shall we?
We shall.
The Imperial installation.
Yeah, poke around it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call over Riker and Maggie Bubs.
Do you drop your thing, or you just keep
Yeah,
it up?
I'll drop it.
Okay.
I've had a bit of time to calm down.
Okay.
By the way, I have no idea what you talked about in there. I also tuned everything out.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Role
On
playing
the
like
bright side, I found some spicy memes on Reddit.
Nice.
That's there's some spicy mean balls.
That's awful. I love it.
All right,
Alright.
we think we might have found where your clan is. There's apparently an Imperial facility nearby that we're going to check out.
Like Riker kind of like cracks his neck, and then he takes a pause and he looks over at Maggie, and he looks at all of you, and kind of like, "We taking her with us?"
Does she want to come with us?
I mean, be close by, maybe? 'Cause pragmatic side of me is going, we don't know how the Wookiees are going to be in there. And all the offense attended to the Imperials, they are kind of racist, xenophobic assholes.
I don't think you can offend racist, xenophobic assholes by calling them racist, xenophobic assholes.
Well, fine, they're,
Actually, I think that would offend them, considering that they think they're in the right.
low self-esteem,
Eh,
small
fuck 'em.
penis,
You guys are talking to Riker.
Superiority complex people.
Bucket heads.
Now that's just racist to droids there. How could you?
No, droids
I mean, come
don't
on,
all have
man.
bucket heads.
Yeah, that's why you don't use the term buckethead as a blanket term for this stuff, man.
But I'm talking about stormtroopers.
I mean, yeah, but the word's been used for different. It hasn't been repurposed yet.
Riker looks very confused.
I'm very confused. Don't worry.
I should go now, and I walk away.
I must go now. My people need me. I'm just levitate to the sky. Kidding. Kidding.
Maggie walks up to Thorium.
I just stare at her.
You gonna get him back?
Your people?
She just nods.
If they're there, yeah. I mean,
She
that's the
reaches
plan.
into one of the few pouches that she keeps, and she pulls out it's a small necklace. She just kind of wraps it around your wrist.
My wrist.
It's a necklace, so as opposed to putting it around your neck, she puts it around your wrist.
Yeah.
Kind of wraps it around twice.
Why is she walking?
Your helmet's probably also too wide for it, I'm afraid.
What is?
I'm afraid you're gonna punch it into someone's face on accident.
It won't be an accident.
Well,
No, I'll use it on my shield arm.
now they'll know that I'm the one who sent you.
Okay. I mean, I could just tell. Okay.
If he's alive, he's kind of stubborn.
Your chief.
My dad.
Dad. So your chief.
She nods.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I don't understand the meaning of the word, but I do. In my culture, our chief was technically our dad, even though they weren't our dad. I didn't know my parents. All right, we'll see you later.
But you have one hell of a family. She goes and she sits in front of the door. Riker's already in the ship.
Is he honking it like, come on, let's go?
He's like double checking supplies and whatnot. He knows that like he could probably fly this, but he's not gonna fuck with that.
He's got his mission face on and doing the little dance.
I don't know about dance, but he's certainly he's triple checking his gear, you know, making sure testing his jetpack for the first time today.
Opak, do you have a jetpack?
Everybody has jetpacks.
I actually didn't. I might. I don't know my inventory.
No, I had a jetpack and then it broke, and I'm pretty sure I bought you one and repaired mine.
Or is that Riker? Because I bought Riker's jetpack.
Yeah, no, you bought Riker's.
I never got a jetpack.
Well, you can have mine. I don't know how to use it technically.
Well, I mean, okay, hang on.
We also have the puddle jumper, mud skipper, whatever the hell they call
That's
it.
what I was gonna fly.
What do we jetpacks for?
I know, we're just going over flying.
I just made mention that Riker was checking his.
Well, shall we?
We shall.
Before we set out, I take Riker aside,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, all right, look, I know this is obviously very important for you and everyone, but you're closer to this mission than anything else that we've done, since they are your people. We've been training. I'm in no position to tell you to, not tap into your anger and your rage. But remember, the point is to ride the storm, not get lost in it.
Make a discipline check, or if you would like, make a leadership check using your discipline or your willpower, or whatever.
Okay. Discipline, leadership. That will make it basically the same roll. So I need to clear that because I didn't. Discipline or leadership rather.
What is your difficulty? Let's see how stubborn Riker is. It is 2 red.
Red. What if I intimidate him? No, I'm just kidding.
No difficulty. You just piss him off more.
I got 1 threat.
Okay.
6 successes.
There's a moment where like you can see that seething rage hiding in his eyes, and it takes him a moment, and it takes you a little bit more time to kind of work him through it. And then there's a calm. You breathe in, you just kind of like breathes out.
Good.
Yes, master.
Don't ever call me that.
Should I call you teacher then?
Or sir.
Dog is also a good solution.
Don't call me that either.
Then there's just plain old Titan.
You can call me Titan. Bobby Chicken is live.
I would certainly hope so.
I just got the email.
Alright. Is there anything you guys would like to do? It sounds like you're about to storm an Imperial installation.
Yes.
Should I call the Inquisitor and let him know? Since he got all pissy about not telling him that we were on the planet.
Hey, we're about to blow up an Imperial station. I hope you don't mind too much. What were we here for him again?
He told us where this place was.
Yeah, but he wanted some
He
kind of
told
favor.
you of that there's a repository um, connected to Car's master, a place that they were interested in here. It is not the place that you are currently. It is on another continent on Kashyyk.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's
Ah,
right.
that's right.
You
Well,
guys,
that's
you
why.
guys stacked subquests or side quests. So
So,
We did.
so okay. So this place that we're at isn't the temple that we need.
it is not the vault that you guys are trying to find. No,
Got it. I got confused.
that's okay.
That's on me.
That's all right.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. Ompak, Vana, is there anything you would like to do?
Not quality inquisitor, but I think that's gonna happen.
Well, as long as we are subtle about this, they won't connect us to the Inquisitor.
So Jazz ends up
Unle-
calling the puddle jumper.
Wait, Jazz is with us?
He's calling the puddle jumper.
In spirit.
Oh. Oh.
It's like I can hear his ringtone.
Hey, Jess, what's up?
I don't know what the fuck is up with you guys. Puddle jumper's gone. No check-in. No nothing. I haven't. It's been like hours. What's going on?
Well, it's a lot of forced bullshittery, and I'm gonna fill him in on just about Ompok's point of view on everything that just happened.
Okay, so another like 30
And,
minutes later.
Maybe not every little detail. Like, we're definitely glossing over the talk with Riker. Just talk with Riker.
A few
Uh,
moments later.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. I don't know about all
yeah.
that, but
I
something
yeah.
you guys are trying to assault an installation is the last thing I heard. Is that a thing that's happening? You guys are gonna go after an installation?
Yeah, that sound about sums it up.
Okay. Um, and you're thinking about calling them and telling them you're coming?
I mean, they're thinking about it, not me.
Okay. Um, I mean, you could always try knocking out the communications array before,
And
like,
this
make that the first thing you go for, and
this
then
moment right here, Jazz, is why we chose you all that time ago to be included on our team.
I thought that was because none of you could hack to like save a nerf.
Guys, everybody's built for something.
Oh Jesus, where'd you come from? Jazz, that you are correct. But you also think of those things that we don't think of because of your background. And we appreciate you.
Okay. Uh,
So,
it feels good.
communications.
Yeah, if there's a communications tower, um, I mean, I imagine on Kashyyk it's probably got to be like humongous or above the tree line. If you take that out as either the first thing, or if you can somehow sneak in and fuck it up. You know what? I grant that maybe sneaking in, sneaking in is not your forte. But if it's
That's a flashback to the yacht, the dread yacht.
if it's a thing you guys could do, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to check in. Now you guys are planning an assault on a. I should just always assume that there's an assault being planned. I should scan for locations more often. What the fuck?
Yeah. I hate saying that one, but that is our MO at this point, isn't it?
It's alright.
Plan an assault on your psyche.
That
Vana, where'd you-
happens every day.
I mean, we can try and sneak in, but I literally cannot sneak.
That's where I come in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, just try to figure out where the hell their communications array is, and then go after that. If you're really lucky, it could be not, you know, on ground, on the. It might be in the trees. It might be disconnected. It might be, a couple miles away. It might be a smaller place that you can go to. I don't know. Recon would help.
Yeah. Can you do a flyby and just a quick scan of the area where they're at?
That might alert them, but I could. This isn't exactly like Nar Shaddaa where plants or they're flying everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Just do. How low can you go to get a decent scan? Doesn't have to be perfect. We just need to identify where the communications is. You think you could do like a low orbit,
uh,
or do we need to do a buzz by?
if I do something from low orbit, it'll be pretty general. The canopy's kind of thick on Kashyyk.
That's true.
I mean, this, the tree I'm standing in front of is like, I don't know, 1,000 feet more. Probably it's probably like a mile. It's a mile up from the ground.
Yeah.
Meters, kilometers, space knots.
Yeah.
It's not really a space knot. That would be much farther. Anyway,
I think the word you're looking for is light year
I don't think a tree would be a light year. That
or
seems
parsec.
too far. You know what? If I
Space
combined all of the trees, it might be a parsec. A nautical mile? I mean, that's more for boats.
Right, there's no knots in space.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This is Jazz. You were just talking to Jazz. Just having a conversation about knots and knots that don't exist.
I'm not a fan of this conversation.
Oh my god. Jazz, let us know if anything changes. Thanks for your help, man.
Sure. You hear in the background for a moment where he yells at Libby and Ezekiel to stop fucking with the plants. Get on board. We're going to orbit. And Car's like, what the fuck?
Oh, poor car. He go vroom vroom.
Okay.
Well, anyways, shall we march our way on, or fly to the general vicinity of?
I mean, after you. And I strap myself in.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll fly on over to the general area and land. We'll fly as low as we can, and we will land
Mm.
a
How,
good little bit away.
how low do you want to fly? Because you can fly through the trees, you can fly over the trees. And through the trees is a lot tougher than over the trees. But it will grant you quite a bit of radar protection. Or you can try to fly like as close to the ground as possible, where there will be no radar detection, but the flying will be very difficult.
Screw it. We'll fly under the canopy, just under the canopy enough that we can kind of get under, so where some of the branches have started to fall off. Really.
Okay. You gonna
And
do
we'll
max
fly
speed, or you gonna
low
like
setting.
low setting? Okay. So you're flying
Look,
at speed
I
1.
crashed. Last time I was in a situation like this, I somehow nearly crashed us. So
You did it on purpose.
I did do it on purpose, and I learned my lesson.
That was
Not,
years ago.
Not somehow. You did it on purpose.
Oh god, that was fucking hilarious. Okay, so Maggie is not with you; she is staying behind. Uh, Riker is with you. All right.
Are we gonna leave? Is Car with us?
Carr is not with you guys. He's still at the ship. Yeah. If you guys want to go get him, you can, though they're currently heading
No.
towards low orbit. So,
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say if he is with us, I think we should leave him here.
do you want to tell him to come here?
No, I just the last thing we need is a Jedi walking into an Imperial installation.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So here's kind of my battle plan for the moment. Just while we're on our way, I'm thinking that basically I'll go in and try to get their communications just done. Vana will be lookout. So just basically eye in the sky. And then Thorian, you and Riker sit by the gates and kind of wait for the signal. Or for a signal.
I'm gonna assume that this installation's probably built up in the trees. If it's not near the shoreline, just because of the way that Kashyyk is. So I don't know if there's going to be a front gate. There might be a landing pad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll have to see when we get a little closer.
Yeah. We could. Well,
Let's see what a bit of the train is when we get a little closer.
We could. We could make a distraction, which might help you sneak in.
True.
So I would like you, Ompok, to make a piloting check, planetary,
Okay.
at a difficulty 4. Um, I'm gonna upgrade it once with a destiny point, so you guys have all the destiny points. And your handling is nothing, but it's very crowded, so suffer 2 black die for your piloting.
Okay.
If you cancel that out, you cancel it out. That's not a
Give
hero
me
there.
just a minute to check through my piloting whatnot.
No, you can do that.
I have skilled jockey twice. Remove black per rank of skilled jockey from all piloting planetary and space checks on the character attempts.
Well, there you go.
Yep. So I'm just that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
while he's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bring it up last 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't at my computer. But can I have my money?
Just so you know, last week I already gave it to you.
Oh, okay.
But this is a new week.
I know. I understand. He still gets it. I'm not arguing with him.
Isn't it 1,000?
Is it 1,000?
Isn't it 1,000? Because we dumped 10 million into that lady's establishment.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Didn't go in. Didn't go in. Go in the thing. There we go.
4 successes, 3 threats.
All right. Your ship suffers that strain unless you have something that can cancel it out.
Let me check.
Or, we'll see what you do. We'll see what you do.
I do not have anything that that would assist with that.
Okay. So,
How bad is it?
you suffer 3 of your 8.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
The ship does, at least, yeah. It just, you take some, surface level hits that.
I can help with that.
Okay.
I think. This
You hear creaking, you're just like, hang on, you unstrap yourself and just jump out on the ship while it's moving.
I think there's like a co-pilot check or something that I could do. I need to figure out the book. We can keep going. I think we're gonna take that. I think I can just heal it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing stuff in the background here. Oh my god. So, you guys are able to traverse the jungle quite well. There are a few close calls, and the ship does, like I say, take some cursory hits that end up stressing some of the shields. But for the most part, you guys are still intact and relatively undetected. Eventually, you hear back from um, Jazz as he informs you of the location of the radar communications dish.
So I can make a damage control check. Sorry, just real quick. Difficulty is determined by how much strain we have. So we have 3.
We were taking 3, yeah.
You suffered 3, have 8 total.
We have 8. So okay.
You're currently sitting at 5. I guess.
To or more than half the vehicle system strain. So we have less than half our system strain, right?
You're at 5 of 8, so technically you have more. Half would be half would be 4.
When did we take 2?
What do you mean? Your total is 8. You took
How much
3.
strain have we suffered?
3.
Okay, so we have 3 that I need to heal.
I guess. I count down.
So we have less strain. We've suffered less than half our strain threshold.
Yes.
Is what I need to know. Okay, so I'm trying to determine the difficulty.
Right. Sorry.
It wouldn't make sense for it to be easier the more strain we have.
No.
Okay, so I make a mechanics check. Or I could also use this to repair critical hits. That's pretty cool. well, this is an easy roll, so I'll probably do it. We just want to yada yada it.
Do you essentially like?
Can't.
Do you heal it? It's pretty
Every success I get heals a strain.
okay.
So I heal 2 strain.
Okay.
I think I can also spend advantages to heal that.
You should. Sorry, how much strain? 2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. So we only have
Boop,
1.
boop. Yep.
I can do it every turn. So
All right. So,
sorry, what were you doing, Lana?
do you just fly in gung ho, or you're aware of where the communications tower is, and effectively the Imperial installation is at the base of a large tree, whereas the communication is a platform built onto kind of the middle top of the tree.
Whew. Is there at least an elevator leading up?
There is an elevator that leads up, however, it has been built into the like kind of center of the tree. Um, it's a large. Think of it like a space elevator with regards to how tall this tree is.
That's fair. That's fair. Um,
Power informs you that there are 2 turrets set up near the communications platform, and they do seem to have vehicle support.
Um, are we able to, since we're on Kashyyk and the trees are fairly large, are we able to land on a branch or anything nearby?
There is a sufficient landing zone on a tree a little ways away, if you would like to do so.
Would we be able to have like a clear view of the place so we could use like our binoculars or whatever?
Absolutely. It would be out of weapon range, but you could absolutely see it. Yeah.
okay.
Would it be out of sniper range?
If you were to just stay where your ship lands, yes, but you could work your way closer, as you guys do have jetpacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can carry you, and you can fly.
Wait.
Just
If
lie
he's,
on my back and direct me at like a.
I was gonna say, if he's
Oh,
flying,
yeah,
how is
no.
he? How are you carrying him?
I'm
Just
on his side,
ratatouille it.
like riding his shoulder.
Oh goodness.
Whatever direction you need, just tap on that side of my helmet.
I don't even want to think about how that would wind up working out. No,
Make another roll to get to that landing without being seen.
planetary,
Yes.
same difficulty, 4 and 1 upgraded.
It will be 4, and it will be 1 upgraded. However, there will also be 4 black dice this time.
Just this is planetary, piloting planetary, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then my ability negates 2 of those.
Yep.
Okay.
I can give them to you, but if you cancel them out, you cancel them out.
Oh my.
Ooh, we might not be lifting off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would take it. I would just take it.
You think just taking it
Yeah.
is fair?
Because
Okay.
you
yeah,
got
I'll
pretty
just,
good successes and advantage.
yeah. That despair could really come back to bite us in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, could we make it for a good story?
All right, fair enough. We'll take it.
Okay. You successfully land You get a ping from
Or that's hyperfuel.
um. Roll a perception check for me, as you do land on this branch, this rather large branch. It's kind of a rough landing. Not your roughest, but rougher.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be a 3.
Yes, or matter. Can everyone join in?
Everyone can. Yeah.
John, you're talking in the game as well.
C.
Sorry, I
All
used
good.
the WASD keys.
Yep.
Yeah. I got you. Flashed. You'd love to see it.
Me too.
Damn.
Yeah. A success and a triumph.
Okay.
I think you got 2 successes.
He did get 2 successes.
Yeah.
I also got 2 failures. Oh. No, never mind.
Okay.
Will you purple us the difficulty?
Yep.
I'll make that 2 successes and no threat.
Okay. Vana and Ompak. Ompak, you realize it almost immediately, before even the computer kind of informs you. The landing gear has been kind of fucked up, and it may not disengage if you try to take off. It will require an amount of repair.
Oh, crap. So we can't take off until it's repaired, right?
You could, you just won't be flying amazingly well.
Okay, so this is not a crash. Awesome.
It's not a crash. The ship is still functioning. It just has its landing gear kind of stuck out.
Of course. Aryan.
You get what you pay for.
We stole
You
it.
guys stole this!
Exactly.
He is driving it like he stole it.
Goodness. Alright. So,
Don't get attention.
what you guys can see. Yeah. Is this. This is the communications platform. It's a large radar dish that goes up a tree and then like comes out like a big satellite dish in front of it.
Okay. So, and then this is the elevator right here. Is that the communications area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume the elevator's probably on the back side of that, which would be the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
The elevator literally comes straight up to underneath that, so if there is an elevator, it is most likely in there.
So, and then the ground area, there's turbo lasers and vehicles patrolling around there, right?
The vehicles, as you see, are not moving. The turbo lasers are also not exactly actively doing anything, but they are there. The only thing patrolling around seems to be this ATST. And
That's not creepy.
at one point, you hear like, because you're still in communication with Jazz, and he's just like, "Why the fuck did they put one on the platform? That's stupid. It's gonna fall off, or like, it can't go anywhere." That's stupid.
Meanwhile, and I'm just kidding here. Meanwhile, on another continent of Kashyyk, there is a guy that goes by the name of Code Star Killer, ripping his way through Kashyyk.
Gah!
just use the force to pull it off. Oh no!
I mean, why cut it in
Right.
half and you just make it fall 100,000 feet?
Moving forward. Yeah. I don't think we can get to this correct platform without being noticed. Odds are, if the only activity we're seeing is this ATST, they're probably in the tree.
Can I use my vigilance or perception to look in the trees?
You may do so, yeah.
Any preference there, Bubs?
No, I'll let you choose.
Weld the ATST to the gonk droid really quick. That might help you. I did not expect that.
There are limitations.
Actually, it seems superior in its make because the hitbox is like goes right in between the legs. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, the hitbox for these things is not exactly the greatest.
It's better than I expected still.
Difficulty, sir.
But I could do that. Difficulty is a... Let's see. Difficulty is going to be 3, upgraded twice, with 2 black dice.
So 2 red, a purple, and 2 black?
Yes.
Jesus. Nothing I can do to
I imagine you're trying to look for those tree troopers you saw earlier.
Yeah, those bastards.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, wait. Force die.
I was about to say, do you need a bit of luck on your side?
Nah, Vana's got the force.
Force.
You say that like a Republican senator who's been in the job too long. It was that nefarious force.
I'll spend all 3 of those light sides to get successes.
Alright.
And all those advantages to do something.
You notice that there are indeed a number of patrolling tree troopers who are moving around various other trees. So if you would like to try to get there, you may run into them.
Spend all those advantages to point them out.
What's up?
Are they ground level or are they?
No,
the
they're up
treetop?
here. They're up
Okay.
here with you guys.
They speak for the trees. Does it look like they're gonna come our way?
You're not entirely sure in terms of where they are. They're moving, but they move in kind of weird patterns.
Hey, they might see the ship.
As I draw weird tentacles in space, but they're actually tree branches. So yeah.
We'll just cover it with tree.
With tree.
I start grabbing big leaves and like.
Branches. Lots of branches. Anyway. These guys are over
Oh,
here.
it just looks like a pile of leaves on the branch.
These guys are over here. These guys are over here.
I got a bad image in my head and I'm scrubbing it out as fast as I can.
Do you like the look of the shore troopers?
Right?
It's so fucking cool.
They are pretty rad.
I think it's the visor.
This is gonna sound really dumb, but I think it's the waist cape.
I'm with Josh on this one. I mean, let's face it, ARC troopers got the waist capes as well.
But also the visor. Like their helmet is just it looks like a much better
Like-
helmet.
It's the fact that the eyes connect,
That's a nice feeling right
rather
there.
than just being like the two like.
That's fair.
And,
So-
and the, like the angle of the jaw and everything. Yeah.
I'm still thinking.
You guys are over here on this tree branch. Big fat tree branch.
Over where?
Do things on the ground look better or worse?
Things on the ground look very far away. It looks more like a
It's very hard to see me on the.
I noticed that.
I was like, "Where the fuck am I?" And then I noticed that some stars weren't showing up, and I was like, "Oh, there I am."
yeah. Is this where you are?
That's not like how huge Vana is. Well, I don't like that either.
Anyway,
Just proportion. It's her lecture. That's what it is. The problem. All right, so what's our plan?
If we go up top, we definitely have to go through these shore troopers, and it is loud or nothing. These turbo lasers might also be a significant issue. ATST, I have a feeling we can deal with that.
Yeah.
Being on the ground might make it easier for us to sneak through.
so the
and
ground
there's map extraction.
looks more like a fort. Um, there are more guns, and you actively see troopers in battalion, like
Oh.
first off training, and then some who are returning from a patrol with their hover tanks and whatnot.
In
Do these
that
guys have
case,
jetpacks?
You don't see any jetpacks on them.
Troopers?
I wonder if they have climbing claws.
They do have claws.
Ah. So they are Naruto running. No, I'm kidding.
The things they have, it looking at it appears to be something they can grab. So a central bar that they wrap their hand around, and then there are claws on the either side of it.
Okay,
They look like they have fangs on their hands.
gotcha. All right, I think these are my final questions before we hash out a full plan. Is
Okay.
this extreme range from us now?
Yes.
Okay. And if I shot with my Verapin,
Yes.
would it make a ton of noise?
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Verapin
Didn't we silent?
does not make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will double check, but I believe that is the case. I recently went and got the Gadgets and Gear book, which has all of the fucking gear in one fucking book, so
And we put a scope on that thing.
I believe you did.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember rolling for it.
I want to just find guns. A minor note, this book also comes with the Kyuzo Patars, which is the thing that a guy uses in Solo, that are the like energy bladed weapons. So.
Wait, what?
The knives?
Yeah, those energy knife things that the bad guy uses in the end of Solo is in this book.
Right in vase.
Yes, thank
Ooh.
you.
Those sound fun. Nice for the knife collection.
Created by the using magnetic field. Okay. They produce a distinctive audible crack as their metal alloy projectiles break the speed of sound. While their rounds are relatively small, the speed with which they impact the target inflicts great kinetic damage. So you're firing a Barrett 50 cal.
Okay, so it will make noise.
It makes an audible crack. Yeah.
Okay.
Will alarm the entire forest, not just.
Yeah. Although I think my blasters would do that either.
Yes.
At this point, Ompok, you feel your knife. I don't know.
I do have a knife.
Do have a knife.
Honestly, I think my punch would also make the same noise. So
Yeah, but that's an audible crack of their armor shattering into a billion pieces and their bones turning to dust. So I'm gonna say
Liquid.
not as loud.
breaks the sound barrier.
You say so.
Okay. Final crazy idea.
Mm.
I'm saying this in jest. I'm not actually saying this, but I look to Thorian nervously. and
Toss
I
me.
look back. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't have a jetpack.
I don't have a jetpack. Thorian might have to carry me.
Get on my back.
Yep, I'll do that.
You said this is extreme range?
That is extreme range.
Okay. I'm going to die.
Okay, so first, understand that in order to handle jetpacks, they work essentially a lot like vehicles do, where you have to spend
Yes.
a turn to turn them on, and then you have to spend a turn to increase your acceleration from 0, and then you would have to take a turn to decrease to 0.
Correct. Right.
Just
That's not what I was going to do.
nope, that's not. I'm just making the extra note.
Just so you're aware.
Okay.
I'm going to jump.
Oh god, are you gonna do the jump jump?
I'm gonna do the jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to do the jump.
Okay. I feel like I should pull up enhance. I suddenly feel like I should be looking at it.
I have to spend 1 to use the power. I can jump anywhere, any location in short range. I have 1 range upgrade for it, which I can activate multiple times to increase that range band by 1. So I need 4 force points to jump to extreme.
Can you spend multiple times on that?
For range, yeah, you can always spend multiple times.
I trust you. I'm gonna double check, but I do trust you.
Well, because usually when it says you can't, it'll say may not be activated multiple times.
Right. I'm looking for the larger blurb to check against. Hopefully it's in the fucking
Yeah.
the Empire book.
Oh,
288.
the user may not activate this multiple times.
May not. Is what you-
Uh,
It says you may not, which is weird.
I think they're just trying to prevent you from jumping continents.
from doing exactly what he's trying to do.
So never mind then. Can't do that.
Apologies. I'm sorry.
Why did I buy this power?
Because it's helpful.
I mean, what is it? It's short range, so now you can go to medium range, so you can jump to anything in medium range, which is still a hell of a distance.
All right, never mind. So we'll turn on the jetpack,
Okay. The jetpack is on.
and then we jump.
Are we
So it
jumping
takes
to here?
Turn on. Yeah. So I'll still use enhance while I'm turning the jetpack on,
Okay.
just to try and get a little closer before the jetpack sound kicks on.
Okay.
And hopefully maybe start at speed.
Okay.
I got 3.
All right.
Which I only need 2.
Yeah. Uh.
Do you want me shooting while we're moving through the air?
If you can achieve that,
You just see a glint in my eye.
if you can achieve that, go ahead. I have deafened my helmet so that explosions don't make my ears bleed.
So Riker is also jumping. I don't know, Vana, you haven't said you're doing anything, so.
I thought the plan was I'll keep my eyes out.
Okay. I'm just at this point you're not moving. Riker and Thorian and Opak are. So.
I think the plan may have changed.
I'll wait here to see how their plan goes and then figure out what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna...
I can still throw you.
Oh, yes.
I could technically enhance is a maneuver for me,
Right.
so I can still throw. Or move.
You do have to. So you did move. You increase your speed, which I won't necessarily count against you. You've jumped and you are now moving under the flight of your jetpack. So you can absolutely get there. um,
But then he'll be stuck there by himself.
yeah. Go ahead and make attack rolls if you would like to make attack rolls. At this point, they don't know that they haven't noticed you yet. So.
Okay, and then are we operating off of extreme range?
No.
I moved 2 range bands.
Yeah, you have moved at least 2 range bands. So.
Okay.
Should be medium.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna check my gunslinger talents here really quickly. God, I have so many talents at this point.
Oh, we all do. It's terrible.
I am sorry that you guys had like a book's worth of talents. But also, I feel like it makes you guys fucking badass as hell. So.
Oh, it does.
Okay. So we are in medium range, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And then anything else, or just medium range go?
They are upgraded once, and they have 2 black dice for their defense. I'm also going to throw 2 more black dice at you for the fact that you are trying to shoot while moving on a jetpack.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not your jetpack. Someone else's jetpack.
Not under your own power of flight at the moment.
You wanna know what? I'll re-roll this one.
Okay.
My intuition was good.
Yeah.
That poor bastard.
Yeah, let me see how much he's gonna be hurting. Let's see here. Verpin.
Uh,
Soon
Thorian,
heavy.
if he's there, he might not be there. Oats?
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Okay, found it.
Okay.
17 damage.
Good lord.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about that? Pierce. What's the Pierce? I know it has Pierce.
Pierce 4.
Pierce dead, I think is what it says here. Dead. It says
Oh,
the damage
is
is
it,
dead.
does it say dead? Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah, it says the damage is everything that we can see dies when the trigger is pulled.
it just it's a clap
Yeah.
of death.
Yeah. In the description it says "fuck you, GM."
Who were you firing at, to be more specific?
It would be this guy.
This guy? Okay.
I was thinking about whether to crit him or not, but I guess that doesn't matter.
You can if you want to flavor how you kill him.
No, I won't this time.
Right. There is a crack and a fire, and I want you to take a strain, and I want Thorian, your backpack shall suffer 1 point of strain. Your
No,
jetpack.
I don't know what that means.
I believe they only because it operates as a vehicle. It technically has system strain, so it is suffering a point of system strain.
How much strain does it have?
I don't know. That depends on the backpack.
I want to say 3.
I also want to say 3.
Cool.
So assume 3.
3. And it takes 1?
Takes 1.
Alright.
Because Ompak fired a very large rifle from your back. Recoil while flying.
Okay.
Do I just like hang back like one of those wacky inflatable tube guys?
Not quite. You didn't fall off. You were able to keep your position. You didn't despair.
I will upgrade Thorian's next check.
Okay.
For the triumph.
All right. Go right ahead. As everyone gets 1 for this surprise round, and then we'll roll initiative. I won't count your movement as your action for this turn. That was like setup, preamble.
Okay.
Vigilance?
I mean, you can. I'm just you have 1 more, like, choose a thing to do right now,
Oh.
and then we'll do initiative after.
I can use the jetpack now?
You can,
since
yes.
it's on?
Yes.
I guess I'll move
Okay.
for them.
Okay. You and
That's
Ompak move.
I'll yeah. Can I punch that short trooper?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Any difficulty increases?
Upgraded once, and they have 2 black dice.
Oh, don't forget to upgrade yours.
Upgrade that. Okay.
Hey.
Well then,
So that happened.
it did.
Is Vana coming or?
Vana said she was keeping an eye out and didn't move, so Vana is at least a turn behind.
Okay.
As of this moment.
I will upgrade Riker's next check.
Understood.
Just taken away.
Should I ask how much damage you did? Was it positive?
It's gonna kill him.
Okay.
It's more than what Umpok did.
Okay.
So, base, it is what Umpok did.
Oh god. Because it's base what Unpock did, and I know you don't have Pierce, but you also do like a fuck ton more damage. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. I'll upgrade Riker's next check. I'll give a blue die to Vana.
Okay. So Riker, he's gonna fucking attack. Would anyone like to take control of Riker, or am I just rolling for Riker?
Sean, you do that.
I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
That way
Since I'm holding back.
you don't have to just sit there.
Oh, which one's Riker again?
He didn't move. He's in the
Oh,
same
okay.
spot.
Now I was looking for a sheet.
Yep.
So if he's just gonna smack this trooper right in front of him.
He does have both of his right blades out, so you're welcome to try to do a double attack if you want.
Gotcha. He has a melee of 3 and a brawn of 4.
I believe so. Yep.
Just going through everything. He's not wounded. That doesn't do anything. Cool. So what's that? 3 yellow and a blue? A green.
Mm-hmm.
Any defense for these guys?
They have 2 defense, and it is an upgrade once.
Oh, that's where I hit remove and it read it.
Funny.
And it would be an upgrade to try to smack with both frag blades.
Increase.
Increase, so 2 purple.
Yeah.
I upgraded his check.
He does get a free upgrade.
Okay, so 4 yellow.
I don't know if that's helpful.
Yeah, it is. Turns 3 yellow and a green to 4 yellow.
Is he a marauder?
He is
All
a
I know is we need
bodyguard.
to get him a gunnery weapon.
Oh, he's a hired gun. Gotcha.
Let's see how it goes with both right blades. Not great. He does not succeed and takes a threat.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'll spawn his health and whatnot for him.
Also, we need to get Riker a minigun.
Why? Oh, because he has barrage.
He has barrage and he also has gunnery.
That only works if he's at long or extreme range, though.
I think he still just has 3 yellow for his gunnery skill.
Boop, boop, boop.
Like, all joking aside, that's not bad.
All right. So, rolling initiative for for just this one dude. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you guys roll initiative. Go ahead and do your thing. See if you can beat his initiative. Yeah.
What is it? Vigilance are cool?
Yep.
Well, you know what I'm going to use?
How dare you?
What, for stacking the deck in my total favor? Why, yes.
You guys are entirely way too good at the initiative game.
I suck at initiative.
I mean, Bono just did ass.
Are we doing cool or vigilance?
Up to you guys. You guys have the choice. Because
I'm gonna do vigilance.
you guys initiated this attack. You have the option.
3 successes, 8 advantages.
Jesus.
Wow, I did terrible.
4, 6, 7 advantages.
Ah, yeah. You're so shit at it.
Well, if it's cool, I only roll 1 die. I usually depend on Sean to generate a high initiative slot that I can take.
So which one did you
I
get,
mean-
Thorian?
4, 7.
Well, you got Thorian. You're first.
Sean, you didn't use enhance or whatever?
I did. I just rolled
Oh.
4 dark side.
Oh,
And then Riker needs to roll.
I can do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll for Riker.
oh, Riker didn't kill him. Oh, Riker didn't hit. That's right.
Riker didn't hit. he tried. He's still getting used to the jetpack. It was kind of fucking with him.
So he will use cool, which is presence, and that. So do. Does he have anything else? Nope.
That's Riker's initiative?
Yep, I got it. Well, I need 3.
Alright, cool. Alright, well then. Top of the round, it's Thorian. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch this guy.
Alright, you punch him.
Can.
Yeah.
Quick question for you: is the weapon he's holding the weapon he has?
No, he has two like grabber climbing claws is what it looks like. However, being this close to him, you recognize the familiar hum of a vibro weapon.
Okay, so he doesn't have a ranged weapon on him.
No, he has two like claws. Yeah.
Never mind. That changes slightly what I was gonna do then.
Okay.
So I will punch him.
Okay.
Character sheet.
Punch him in his face.
It's 1 skill upgrade.
Yeah.
And 2 challenge dice. Or sorry.
Yes.
2 setback.
Yes.
More than what I did last time.
Okay. He's dead. You guys have successfully taken
I
down.
would like to use the
this person.
advantages to make sure that they haven't notified them at all.
Mhm.
That the didn't go over a common threshold.
There was a moment that he was starting to turn around and like go for how you always see people like touch their head to their helmets to do communication, and you just like grabbed his hand and just punched him in the face. And, helmet crack, gone.
This man is dead.
All right.
I do that. I turn to Unpock is still on my back. I turn to Riker, and how are these guys? This next branch is also
It is also at extreme.
at extreme. Okay. What is? How good is Riker at heavy weapons?
He's got a gunnery at 3.
He has gunnery. Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. I was gonna say if we set off the alarm, we give him the rifle, and then Unpock can switch to his blasters. But
I did bring my blasters with me though.
I have your blasters.
Well,
For a
okay.
destiny point, I have your blasters. I am a walking mobile
Non-armory.
storage.
Dude, we need to get you like harnesses and stuff.
We do.
Just starts throwing guns at you guys.
Like I have a harness.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Okay.
You guys can act again. You're not in combat. You can either choose to save this initiative for the next time, or we can re-roll again. But at the moment, no one has caught on. You guys have successfully moved forward.
Fauna's gonna try to catch up.
These guys are going to attempt a notice check. Let's see.
Shit.
However,
Hmm?
no, I'm trying to see. Calculating. Who has the highest stealth?
I think that's
Probably.
Matt.
Ombak.
Yep, that'd be me.
Okay. What is your stealth?
My stealth is 6 green.
Okay.
For being so good at what I'm good at, I never invested in it, and I have a bad feeling about that.
How are you wearing?
They have failed to notice you as of yet.
Which armor are you wearing?
Let's see here. Oh, which armor would Ompak be wearing? Don't tell me. Thorian's just like, never mind, you're wearing the stealth armor now. Just throw in my face. I probably would be wearing the stealth armor. Oh, upgrade stealth by 2. Forgot about that. It's in the name. Why did I forget about it? Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
So that one should give you a 1 rank in stealth.
Well, they still fucked up and still haven't seen.
I mean, yeah, they still met and stuff, but just in the future.
Yeah.
It gives you 1 rank in stealth, and you automatically get 1 advantage whenever you roll stealth.
Yeah.
Alright, Vana, if you take the time to catch up, you can catch up.
Yeah. With my stylish rocket boots.
Alright. What is the plan for this next tree branch?
I try not to look directly at Thorian and Ompak because I know I'll laugh.
Okay.
I guess the same thing.
Okay. Vana, are you taking a jump this time or no?
I'll take a jump this time.
Okay.
And I'll pull out my Ghostfire saber so I don't make any noise.
Okay.
Not light it yet. If I remember right, just to activate Enhance, you just gotta roll for it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Really? Where was that last time? I'm not joking, look at that.
Yeah, fucking 6 light. I mean, it's
Dang.
activated. You jump to medium range. Same with Thorian. Are you doing that as well?
Well, my jetpack's going, so there's no point.
Fair. All right. I'm gonna have you guys make stealth rolls this time.
Shit.
I will. You guys have to make stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Olmpak,
Difficulty, please.
you do not get to make a stealth roll.
Oh.
You're just along for the ride, man.
The difficulty is going to be 2 purple and 1 red.
Shit.
Oh.
I will allow Ompak to help you, Thorian.
Don't read that.
You can add half of his cunning. You can use half of his cunning.
Cunning for stealth?
I believe you do.
It's agility.
Is it?
Yeah, for
Oh,
stealth?
well, then half of his agility. Sorry, fuck that.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought it was cunning. I thought it was cunning for some reason.
Mm.
I don't have sleight of mind.
You also get the benefits of his clothing because he's sitting on top of you. So
Okay. I was gonna say,
Oh yeah.
one more die.
Hmm.
I'm impressed. Where's all these action before? Just that's maximum dice.
You can use a
So,
destiny
one
point if you want.
success- One success and technically one threat.
1 threat. Okay.
I'll spend it and see.
Um,
It's probably gonna be worse.
the jetpack suffers another strain, but
That was worse. That was so much worse.
Looking at Riker's sheet, it says it has 4 system strain.
does it indeed?
So
You know what? I'm fine with you having 4. We can work with that. That's fine. You have 4 system strain on your jetpack.
Yeah.
You have
I mean,
suffered
we were close to
2.
3.
Huh? Yeah, no.
We were, yeah.
I think there's another one that has 3. I think that one has 4, but it don't matter. You still, it does matter. Shavana,
Yeah, that's bad.
they saw you. They are going to react to you, but everyone else, at least Riker, Ompak, and Thorian, will get a single surprise round before they get to do anything. They will act essentially after those 3 go.
I should have just taken the 2 failures.
They still would have noticed you.
I get to fire my gun?
You certainly can.
Screams an American.
Man, what am I gonna do to you with a despair? Roll the despair. I gotta do something. Where the fuck is this? So, Vana,
Yes.
you have 1 strain remaining on your jump jets.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, because these things burn strain every time I use them. That's not great.
Hop on Riker's back.
They have a maximum altitude of 35 meters. You are well above that, so you are pushing them quite hard. But you're using jump to great effect here.
Would they know that?
How would who know that?
The jump boots.
That they only operate up to 35 meters?
Yeah.
Because they probably did testing?
No, how would the jump boots know that they're more than 35 meters up?
It's just a matter of the density of the altitude. I don't fucking know.
Hey, but we're on Kashyyk. You know,
I-
there's trees, probably denser.
That's why I'm not giving him shit about it. First off, he's using forced jump, and he's basically just using the boots to just like push him further So I'm allowing this, but he's pushing it a bit hard. His boots. Anyway,
I mean-
Omplok, Thorian, Riker.
Okay, let's see if Riker can do this. Melee attacker is still flying over there.
He has the option to move. This is essentially like start turn now, so he has movement. He can absolutely make it. He's riding a jetpack.
I don't want to nitpick you, Bubbles.
Yeah, what's up?
Are we moving planetary scale or personal scale?
You're technically moving at planetary, which is why I haven't really given you too much shit.
Okay. Because okay.
Yeah, you can move
I'm
real
I'm
quick.
starting the turn at medium range
Yeah,
every time you guys are
I got
jumping. That's why I'm
Oh,
like,
shoot.
just begin your turn, because I know damn well you can move at least one planetary range band in a movement,
Yeah.
which is from nothing to extreme. So, but good point. Good point.
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm not going the full speed 2. I'm just going the speed 1.
Oh, yeah, no, these things can only go speed 1. I'm using it for boost.
Yours can actually go to speed 2, but they're also handling -1.
They're not that great.
They're
at
not.
handling.
They're not great.
Well, like I said, there's going to supplement my force jump.
So you're rolling for Riker?
Yes.
Okay.
Kick his ass.
1 purple, 1 red, 2 black.
Purple and red, 2 black. Alright.
You can increase by a purple if you want to try to hit with both weapons, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Riker, my dude.
He's having a hell of a time of it.
Well, see, if he had enhance.
If he had enhance.
You can't use it for melee, never mind. Which is weird. But
All right. Thorian Ompak,
Yep.
do you want to do something?
I'm gonna take a shot.
All right.
It's gonna be at this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, you got a clear shot. You
before,
can take both.
let's see. It's a medium, an upgraded, and 4 black die. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If he gets like a shit ton of advantages or a triumph, I'll allow it. But
He used a shit. You got 4 advantages.
you need it 4 advantages.
Yep.
For that, I'll allow any excess damage that doesn't kill the first guy, if it doesn't kill him, or if it does kill him, to travel on to the next guy for all 4 advantages.
I'm in.
Punch through.
All right.
I think there's a talent like that called like overpenetrate or something.
Neat. I'm down for it. I'm just working with stuff.
Let's see here. 12 damage, pierce 4. Or I'm sorry, 13 damage.
13 damage, pierce 4.
Yeah.
Really?
It says 12 damage. I've been adding the 1. Do I not add the 1 in this case?
No. You do. I'm more surprised that he's alive.
I know, right? It's only because I rolled one success.
One less. Yeah.
Now, if we want to, I can spend a ability and he will live no more. I can guarantee that.
You do what you want. Just be aware. You guys are now 3-3 Destiny points.
Very true.
Do what you
He
want.
will live.
Okay. So he took a hell of a shot. Like, missing a shoulder. and due to that, it kind of veers off and it doesn't hit this other guy. But it would have. It would have.
So
All right.
since I'm moving pretty quickly,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do 2 attacks. Basically the thing that Umpak does with his guns or whatever.
Yeah,
Because I have 2 fists.
you do.
So I've never done that before.
Okay.
But I want to attack this guy first, and then
Mm-hmm.
try and attack that guy if I get enough
Okay.
advantages or whatever.
So
Does it work?
the good thing is that they have the same difficulty to hit. And
Oh, right.
you would just add a purple die.
Okay.
That's it. In order to hit with the other weapon, your fist, you will require
Not my character sheet.
2 advantages.
So I zoomed in on Umpak's sheet, and it said my brawl was 1, and I was like, that's not right. I need 2
Hang
advantages.
around me too
You need
long,
2 advantages
fucking-
to activate the
your
other hit.
strength has been drained.
So it just adds a purple.
Yep.
So it's 2 purple, 1 red, 2 setback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'll use enhance with this as well. You alright, Sean?
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll use enhance with this.
Understood.
Oh, I gotta try.
Use this.
That'll work.
I can do it anyways, but
See how much you do.
well, I got 2 dark side points, which I am not going to use.
Okay.
So I guess I'll use the triumph to do that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So it'll be. Well, the first guy already has damage on him. So
He had 1 hit point left. He's dead.
Yeah, he's gone. He's obliterated. And then I just roll the attack again.
No, actually, you just calculate the damage again.
Okay.
It's an additional hit. So, in terms of like first hit stuff, that doesn't apply. But you would calculate the damage again.
I thought if I'm attacking a second person, I had to roll again.
No.
Okay. Quick maths. 14. I could add 5 for free, so 19. Or I could add another 5 for 24. And I'll do that.
For 24?
Yeah, at the cost of 2 strength.
Okay. He's dead. You just fucking like palm his chest and he goes flying off off the thing. He doesn't look like he's actually alive after you hit him. So he's just.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's all strained, but he's gonna fall to his death. So.
The first guy, like, who's missing an arm, and you just kind of came in with like a flying arm bar and just like knocked him over. He went, flying vertical and then fell back onto the tree and slumped off the way you guys came. And the other one, you just in the center of his chest, he falls off, unconscious and gasping for air. All right. And now, this guy's gonna go, but Riker's kind of in his face, so he's gonna assault Riker.
No, tell him that's there. No, that's a terrible joke. I'm not gonna complete that. I'm sorry.
But we're engaged.
What?
We're engaged with Riker, so he upgrades.
He's melee attacking. That doesn't work that way.
Okay, alright.
I don't think.
No.
I was like, you have me questioning shit. Alright. Does Riker have defense? I don't think he does. He might.
I don't think he does, but I think he's got a shit ton of soak.
Does not. He does have 7 soak.
He's got a good amount of soak.
He's a beefy boy.
He's alright. Oof.
Ooh.
I don't think that's enough soak.
All right.
With that many advantages, I don't think so. Like, the triumph is bad, but that many advantages is not great.
Okay. So I need to find very quickly. I should have had this written down, and I didn't. That was stupid. There we go. Okay, so that's +2. That makes sense. Alrighty. So Pierce 1. He shall sunder for 2. And
Riker.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
So what? He takes 3 damage because his soak's reduced by 1.
Yep. And he's gonna do a critical.
That's very bold of him.
Yes, yes it is. He rolled a 40. He adds 20 to it to make it a 60. But doesn't Riker have like?
I think you're. Yeah, he's got durable, which drops that by 10.
Okay, so it becomes a 50, right? Yeah. A headringer. The target increases the difficulty of all intellect and cunning checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. That's not so
They don't
bad.
need for that.
That's not a big problem. Riker has a headringer. All right. That's that guy's turn. Vana, would you like to go now?
Yeah, so I'd like to try to close the distance before this jetpack dives on me.
Okay. You can do that.
Yeah. And I'll drop a bit above him, and when I'm falling, turn on my lightsaber.
Yeah, go for it. Make the attack.
It's only going to be with the 1. One enemy. 1. 2 black, a purple, and a red.
Yeah.
Cool. And before I forget, ebb and flow.
And then go.
I think I hit.
I think you did.
Good lord.
Yeah.
We're murder machines.
I mean,
And I don't
Vana is
feel
great
about it.
in the duel.
I mean, Vanna's got 5 yellow for a lightsaber.
Yeah.
She just rarely gets in the position to do anything with it. Back up.
So, how much damage you do?
That is 13 damage.
Okay.
Breach. And I guess I'll...
Dead.
He is dead.
But go ahead and do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're welcome to do exactly
like-
what you want. But he is dead.
I was like, I was gonna crit.
You know what? If you want to flavor your thing, you can do that.
Let's see what I get.
Spirit to have a critical injury when it goes into the netherworld.
61.
61. Slightly dazed.
Yeah, that fits. I did fall on top of him.
So you kind of carve through the surface portion of his head through the helmet. He's very dead. If he had survived, he would be dazed, but he's dead.
Sorry.
Again, you guys have succeeded in raising no alarms.
Cool. Since my jetpack's almost dying, is that about medium range there, Bubs?
Just about to ask that.
It is. Yeah, you can just
Yep. Force leap that shit.
go for it.
Oh.
Oh, oh, I watched that. I was watching that.
He.
Oof.
Ticket Riker's just gonna fly over with his good jetpack.
He
Well,
is
I also made the leap.
awesome.
I'm just riding on your back still.
This,
They
this
are going.
reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
I couldn't tell you either.
Jumping around a forest with somebody on your back.
I think about the.
Oh, this isn't right. That's not right. Ignore
Riker falls to his death.
that.
Just no.
That'd be so
Riker,
bad.
better learn enhance right now or never.
You never taught him enhance.
I'm teaching him right now.
You taught him move.
If he just applies that to himself, he can learn enhance.
That is nowhere near close to how that works.
Wow. 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 All right.
They still not
They
notice
still
us?
haven't noticed you. It's ATSD just.
Oh god, okay.
This is at the ass end of medium. You could make it, but it's going to require an athletics check.
I can do that. I use the force for that too.
Yeah, that's what we use enhance for as well.
Yeah. Well, hang on. We would use it as the maneuver and then roll with it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got enough to make the leap technically.
I will have
Okay.
to spend a light side to do that.
What is the difficulty for athletics?
The difficulty is going to be 4.
You know what? No. I have something. I'll spend 2 strain to reroll that. Instead of spending that.
You
Okay.
said 4.
I did say 4, yes.
I guess I'm still spending that anyway.
Hey, I did not make.
Do not.
Unless I roll 4 light side right now. I rolled 3.
You said 4 purple bubs?
I did, yeah. So you guys see Riker, who kind of backs up just a half bit, and then he jumps without activating his jetpack. He makes it to the other side.
Hey!
You lucky bastard.
You see, he like immediately is taking cover behind the turbo laser. he's not done.
I got 0 successes and 4 advantages.
I'm gonna activate Natural Athlete to try rolling that,
So,
athletics again.
Ompok, if you're still with him,
Jump on Bach!
you can choose to jump right now, and you might make it.
I don't even give him the chance. I use the 4 advantages to throw him.
Oh shit!
Ompok,
As I just
you've
try to
made it.
escape.
Thorian, you're currently falling.
Ah, shit. Wait, you have a jetpack. Use it.
He does have a jetpack.
Okay, I made it both, but I had to spend a lot of
Okay.
the dark side and strain.
Okay.
It's a good thing I have a jetpack.
You have a jetpack.
Oh, crap. How do I get rid of this bub? I accidentally hit a button.
What'd you do?
Spawn back.
Oh, just delete it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. So Thorian, you're kind of ass over tea kettle, fallen. Your jetpack is helping? You're not falling fast enough that it'll hurt, but it is like you're starting to lose altitude.
Can I make a coordination attack to try and grab onto the tree?
I will allow that.
Not attack, but a roll.
You punch the tree.
Yes, I will allow that.
I mean, I could probably crater the tree and just have my arm stuck in there. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty to be A3.
Oh, thank God. 3 successes. Yeah, if I'm able to grab on, I'll just try and climb up rather than making a bunch of noise with the jetpack.
Okay. So do you turn off your jetpack then?
Yes. I use it to like slow my descent,
Yeah.
but I can grab on.
Yep. Alright. So you are a little ways down, but with progress, you will most likely be able to climb up in a couple of turns. It'll be fine. Your crush gaunts, you find very easy to just grab like the tree and just kind of crush into it a little bit. Just keep doing that.
This bark is really easy.
Man, it's almost like your gauntlets are acting like the claws like the Wookiees have in order to climb this tree.
The claws of my crush guns.
So, Riker looks at you and just kind of like motions towards the turbo laser and like asks if you want him to get in.
Who, me?
Oh yes.
Nod vigorously.
That's not even a question, Riker.
Just making sure. You guys walk up to the door. You see him like open it, and you see a sleeping Imperial in there. He just kind of like reaches in and grabs the guy, pulls him out, and then just throws him off the edge.
Oh God. So how long do you
Wilhelm
think
scream.
before the guards are alerted?
Dude
What's up?
didn't wake up from him grabbing him. If that guy didn't wake up from him grabbing him, he's gonna wake up from the literal feel of falling. He's gonna have a dream of him falling off a cliff, and then he's gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, thank God."
Someone like to roll for Riker's stealthness?
Someone else should roll because my last 2 rolls were ass.
Roll his
I'll roll.
make a brawl check essentially to just grab this guy and throw him out.
Let's see.
Get enough
I
advantages
need
and
to
he
be
will
4
be
yellow for that.
The last one or the first one. Depending on what you're looking
enough
Brawl.
advantages and he will be quiet. Difficulty is a 2 because this guy was just sleeping.
Oh, are you rolling oats?
Oh no, I thought you said you were going to.
Okay, yeah, I was. Let's see here. Difficulty was 3 again, you said?
2.
2. Okay. Let's see here. 4 upgraded 4 times, so 4 yellow.
Mhm.
Okay. Three successes.
Unfortunately, that's not quiet. You guys had full light sight. You now have one.
Yeah.
What happened?
I just spent 2 to activate some dark side.
Kind of makes me glad you guys discouraged me from blowing through anything else aside from that one.
I rolled ass on those last 2 rolls.
So we're dead.
Not yet.
I'm waiting to hear if Matt wants to try to do anything because I know he can.
I mean,
You don't have to.
no.
Okay.
I would
So-
say with one light side point left, no.
Yeah.
So
now's
Riker
not the
grabs
time.
this guy. He
Go.
immediately wakes up and starts screaming, and Riker just heaves him out the hatch and off the platform. Immediately, this ATST or ATST, it's an ATAT now. Looks over here, and begins investigating. So you guys could try to hide from it, but it is now actively looking for you. Thorian, who is 2 turns out now. Decide. Make stealth rolls if you're gonna stay where you are or figure something else out.
I'm going to try to stealthily move from building to building.
Okay.
I can use enhance to jump upwards.
You can. If you do that, you will need to make rolls, but
Well,
you
yeah.
can do so. At this point, if you were to make a good jump, you could reach the platform in one go. So please make an athletics check at a difficulty 3, upgraded once. If you're trying to do that.
So 2 purple and red.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ompak and Vana, if you're making stealth checks, please make it at a difficulty 3 with a red and 2 black die.
2 purple, a red, and a black. 2 black, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Riker at the moment won't fire until things go crazy, so he's just he's on the
Wow.
controls waiting.
Where was that roll the last few times?
Which the 5 and 2?
Oh no, my 1 threat.
The 5 and 2 was mine.
Okay, Ompak, you have successfully darted over here. However, Vana seems to have kind of stumbled in the alert of seeing a guy just get thrown out the fucking thing and immediately gets spotted.
No, no.
Hello there.
Thorian?
I got 2 light side points to activate my ability to jump,
Perfect.
which lets me move 2 range bands.
Yep. So you
And
will make it
then
on this
I
turn.
got 1 light side point on my athletics roll, which gives me 1 success and 2 advantages.
Alright. So, you leap up. You land basically right by here.
Hello there.
And what you see is an ATST immediately turning on Vana.
Is Vaughn within short range of me?
I would say she's more in medium.
Okay, no worries.
Did you want to be in shorter range?
I would have to move, but that would use the thing that I need to do. I can move closer. Maybe I'll be able to do it on my next turn.
Okay.
I
No.
wanted to spend a maneuver to help her, but I have to be within short range.
Ah, alright.
And I've already spent 1 maneuver to get up here.
Initiative. Or we can call it now.
I'm off tomorrow.
It is up to you guys.
I think we should call it here.
That is a good idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Well then. Thank you everyone who joined us. Everyone who shall see it later. Outro.
Outro. Outro.
I really need to get better and actually do like music for it, maybe. I don't know. I need to figure something out.
We'll get there.
Yeah.